The Irvinestown trustees came into being in 1908 when the Windham Act had been passed in Parliament for the dissolution of the landlords' estates in Ireland. In Irvinestown, the local landlords were the Irvine family, and when all the land had been taken out by the tenants, there was about 10% of properties left, and it was in connection with that property and with the right to hold fairs and markets that the trustees were set up by a group of individuals who put up £650 towards the purchase of these rights and the purchase of these properties. The most valuable part of what they purchased really was the right to hold a fair and market, which at that time would have created a fair amount of income because the stallholders paid a toll, and they had to pay for getting their cattle and their pigs weighed, and then there were the corn sheds, which was one of the properties which was bought out, and that was a very commercial activity in the town because it was linked up with the local railway, and it was the commercial hub of the town. Coal was coming in, cattle were going out, sheep were going out, and all that generated income, and the income was used for the good of the community. By arrangement with the Irvine family, the group that was put together in 1908 was representative of the religious beliefs of the local community at that particular time. There were 7 Catholics appointed, 3 Church of Ireland, 2 Presbyterian, 2 Methodist, and that has been the system ever since.
In 1987, I was invited to become a trustee. Obviously, it was a case of somebody having retired or passed away, and I was pleased to join with them, and I have found the work of the trustees to be very dedicated. It is completely voluntary, has always been voluntary. We always say we are profit making but not profit taking. The Board of Trustees provides the overall guidance and governance. The Irvinestown Trustee Enterprise Company, or ITEC, manage and coordinate a wide range of commercial and social activities. And the bodies include the Irvinestown Community Association, the Irvinestown Community Partnership, and the Ark Healthy Living Centre. The ITEC office is located on what was the market yard. That was the first project that the trustees stroke ITEC undertook, and it has proved a very successful development. And the corn sheds in the 1990s had become quite dilapidated, and we sourced funding and took out a loan from the bank and refurbished the corn sheds, so that today we have a block which provides 4 retail units and 4 apartments at the first level. When the factory at Tulnagarn closed some years ago, the Trustee Enterprise Company acquired that property, and today we have units which house manufacturing units and retail units and office space. The Community Association was formed with the aim of representing the various areas of the town where people were living, to represent the residents of the town. A quarterly meeting is arranged with 4 agencies: the Housing Executive, the Road Service, the PSNI and the District Council. And it means groups are working together rather than separately, and we have found that to be very, very worthwhile indeed. The Community Partnership and the Ark Healthy Living Centre, they address more the social issues, and together the 4 bodies work very closely together.
The Ark is concerned really with addressing social need and health inequality in the area. The vision for the Healthy Living Centre really came from Margaret Wilson. She was the first development officer here in Irvinestown, and originally the concept was for a family life centre, which was not terribly different to the model we have today. The programmes that run at the Ark are very They're very practical programs, right from, I suppose, cradle and before. There's a midwifery clinic, there's infant massage, huge range of services that are offered through Sure Start, right through to services for children and families. We run a summer scheme with over 140 children involved from right throughout the North Fermanagh area. We have addictions programs that work with people that are living in the community with very significant problems, and we have services right through to the programs like Chit Chat, which is a telephone support service for older people. So people living in rurally isolated areas, every morning they get a contact phone call.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Me again.
Night morning.
It's not just a phone call, it's a chat from a friend, and that person will not only check that they are well and able that day, but they'll give information about what's on in the area, and they'll also try and establish what the transport need is. If that person has to go to a hospital appointment, they'll organise a social car to collect them and bring them there. So it's a very holistic type of approach that we offer here in the Ark.
Okay then. Right, bye now.
Bye-bye.
Not only do we deliver services, but we enable providers to come in also. So the likes of the mental health care team, Citizens Advice, and the community midwives all deliver services from this building also. Well, over the course of an average month within the Ark, you'll find over 150 different programmes and activities that run. And throughout the course of an average year, almost 9,000 people will access services through the Ark. The aerobics group, that's a Sure Start programme, and it's a group of young mums that come together on a Monday morning, and there is creche facility available at our childcare centre. So while their children are having fun in the creche, they're coming here and promoting their own physical and mental well-being also. Active All Sorts is our children's centre, and within Active All Sorts we offer creche to enable parents to participate in education and health programmes. And we offer after schools provision also. In the summer months we operate all-day childcare, and that again is enabling parents to return to work and education, safe in the knowledge that children are having fun. Solace developed to try and to befriend and support people that had addictions where other service delivery agents maybe weren't involved.
Well, Solace is a place where myself and a few other lads come to try to get a bit of a hobby like this, and help to keep us away from the drink, because we've all got drink problems or addiction problems of some kind. So this is a place where, you know, like Solace, a place peace and quiet, get away from all the drinking scene and hopefully keep off the alcohol.
Solace has been very successful, and much of that I think has to be attributed to the ethos that exists. You'll see it's a very homely atmosphere. People come in and they have something to eat, they have somebody that cares about them, so it's a very holistic service. And through that service people have had the opportunity to engage in education programmes, additional services, complementary therapies, and it's been very significant in supporting people to live and manage their lives and their addiction. Sally's Wood in the past had many difficulties, and local residents were very instrumental in trying to address that negativity. The planting at the entrance to the estate and the stones that are carved, that's the work of local people and local agencies coming together, and the children came up with the designs that you see on the stones. One of the main challenges now is to meet the expectation that exists within the community at this point. Because ARC has been very successful now, people expect and deserve a service, and we have to meet and manage that expectation.